During our last session, we saw the Aimless return to a very familiar location, Rockdale, where they began lending their services to the crippled town, and soon found out that many of the guards within the town itself had lost their lives. As they hear from certain individuals within the town, the wyvern made its way from the actual garrison to the housing, to the residential area, and another onslaught commenced. Uh, During their stay within Rockdale, they tended to the individuals that still showed signs of life and came face to face with some familiar faces from Samik and from also the base of the mountain after defeating the wyvern. And through certain activities, the Aimless began their suspicions of the nefarious individuals that now reside within the town. And as we join them, we have just conducted some acquisition of coal. So let's join them
Casting the spells also after playing the call.
now.
And I think, Engel, you had the idea that we should go look at the port, right?
Checking my notes here. You said the port?
Yeah, you wanted to check the docks, right?
Yeah, the port. Yeah. Docks, yeah. Yeah, we should. And then, DM, have you thought about what my deity would give me? For
Yeah,
familiar.
Looking at them right now while you guys are heading over to the docks.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide between a couple of them.
I'll take my shroomy with me. Yeah, I was suggesting we should probably check out the docks. Because I know, remember last time we were here, that is where some people reside. And if the town was attacked, I want to make sure they're okay.
It's not attached to the door anymore, baby.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, we pulled him off
Oh.
at some point.
Oh.
When you were laughing about how he has to be pulled back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Lena?
Tried.
Oh,
just tried.
I'm here.
Yikes.
Boo.
Yeah, scary.
Oh, throw me.
And then we were also talking about maybe wanting to rest in the middle of town because of the looting guys, right? Oh my god, they didn't even kill the horses.
Insane.
I would get if it ate them, but it was busy fighting and they still had time to go for the horses that weren't even attacking.
Back. Just in case. Okay, you were saying?
Hard. Down there, I guess.
Yes. There we go. The docks are revealed once more.
See anything down there?
As you begin making your way down, you hear the crashing of the waves against the actual rocks themselves, but it's very hard to pinpoint any signs of life. As you reach all of the individual locations, Locke, you in particular see a few boxes broken up along your path here that are kind of um, looks like they collapsed off of the main boxes here. Uh, Lena, you see for you, the door is actually wide open.
Is anyone inside?
You see many things have toppled onto the ground. It looks like maybe items were ransacked or rummaged, but it looks in disrepair.
Does it look like there are any books or whatever that resembles like a logbook?
Uh, you can make a roll for perception.
+2.
Looking around, you're kind of seeing the mugs scattered on the floor and taking a quick survey. Nothing really seems to stand out. You do see a couple chairs fallen over. You do see mess. Um, the sheets kind of strewn on the floor. Ingle?
Okay.
Ingle, you see the second floor door wide open, and one of the doors on the bottom kind of cracked open.
Alright.
What was here by the stairs again?
I'm sorry?
By the stairs, you said?
For you, where you're standing right now, the door that you just came out of was wide open.
Oh.
Everything else prior to that was for lock.
Oh,
as you
okay,
know,
okay.
boxes. Okay. Ingle, you see kind of the same state as Lena experienced. A lot
Yeah.
of things knocked over. The bookshelf directly in front of you is actually faced down on the ground.
Okay.
I'm also taking a look at some of the boxes to see what kind of stuff is stored inside.
Okay. You see a couple boxes, a couple of the crates have what appear to be grains, You do see a few boxes also have what look like to be simple made weapons, handheld weapons. Angle.
Okay.
Okay. Lena?
So, you,
Oh,
that's
yep.
what you told me. In here was just, everything's all ransacked and such.
Yeah, it looks like everything's just kind of strewn on the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I was gonna check the back door over here too, but I think Luck had something he wanted to ask you.
Oh, I already took a look at my boxes.
Yeah, that door
Okay.
right there, Ingle, is slightly cracked open.
Okay. I go to open it.
Okay.
To look inside.
You do see a few of the food items perfectly intact, but you do see the bar seems a bit messy. Lena, as you try opening that door, it seems to be locked.
Oh, this one is to be open. It's very odd. This one's perfectly intact and locked, while the others are busted open. This is just very odd.
Hello, anyone in there?
Complete quiet.
I mean, if someone was stealing stuff, I would assume that they've broken down this door.
The other doors were broken, weren't they just open?
But over there, the side is
cracked.
slightly cracked, but yeah.
Cracked as in like slightly ajar,
Oh,
not
okay.
like broken.
Does it
No,
look like?
I got that.
Does
Yeah.
it look like it's forced open, like the
No.
other doors?
The other doors were just literally the door that's right next to the brazier was like kind of slightly moving an inch forward, an inch back, like against the breeze. But none of the locks seem tampered with.
Maybe we should leave it.
Are there
What did you see?
holes in the wood that we can see here?
Yeah, if you want to make a perception check.
And yeah, I'd like to see if I can see anything.
Sure.
Perception.
Taking a look inside, it's really dark. You're trying to peer in, and your eyes are just not adjusting so well. But you do see, with of course your night vision, your dark vision, outlines of what looks to be a dresser, a perfectly made bed, and what looks to be a table, just on the outskirts of your vision. You just see the corner of a table, but things seem to be in their place.
Pretty see, but it seems like another bedroom, undisturbed.
Okay.
Is there a lock that we can see from the outside, or no? And it's more likely barred from inside.
You do see a physical lock, as in like a
Padlock.
yeah, padlock, that's the word.
Okay. Well, at least it was locked from the outside, so it seems like no one's in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened upstairs, Ingle? What's the
Room was
situation
messy.
upstairs?
Everything was the room was messy. You can take a look if you want, but yeah, everything's knocked over. It's shoveled.
Do you see any like log books or anything lying around?
There's a bookshelf. Two
Okay.
big bookshelves.
I step on your shroomy.
What?
Would like to
You are
search.
currently, so I'll kind of outline it for you. If you could step back, please. So this bookshelf right here has actually fallen forward,
Oh.
so it's not taking up that much space. So it is currently face down.
So I'll try to lift it up and search it.
Okay. as you see, you can actually see through, so it's just shelves. There's no back to it, because you can see like the bookshelf in the actual game is just the shelves. Do you still want to lift it up?
Oh, just search.
Okay. Looking through, you do see a couple books about seafaring, about geometry needed for the best angle for the winds, and all that kind of books. Um, is there something in particular you were looking?
Like a logbook for the docks.
As you search through a couple of the books, it doesn't seem like there's any logbooks available.
Okay.
It seems more like how to sail a ship and all that kind of stuff.
How about the other bookshelf?
As you look at that one, it's pretty much the same thing. It's advanced, kind of like how to do riggings, how to like set up certain sails and stuff.
Okay. I couldn't
Anything
find
cool?
any, but they have a lot of books about sailing and stuff.
Okay.
What did you find, Locke?
Some brains and some simple weapons. Not much.
On those pile over there?
Yeah, in the boxes. Chests.
Oh, maybe it's Rockdale supply and stuff.
Probably yes. I mean, it's either come in and not been distributed yet, or that's what they're exporting. But yeah,
It's pretty quiet down here.
yeah.
What's interesting is that the dragon didn't attack down here, but everything's all like messed up. So
Somebody
anyone that was
probably
down
went in
here,
there.
well, anyone that was down here looking around, they were definitely not doing it because they were worried about people getting hurt by the dragon if they messed everything up. So
I mean, the people that were here probably went to the village, would be my guess. But then again, why would they?
yeah, because the dragon's not attacking down here.
Yeah, this is a safe area. I would assume people would hide in here.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, maybe we can try that locked door again. Maybe there is someone hiding behind that was too scared to say anything.
Well, it's locked up from the outside.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't know.
Did you try to
guess we could-
peek?
I tried to peek, yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
just
do.
saw another bedroom behind. But it was pretty dark, I didn't see much.
I don't wanna barge in and open it. They might think that we did it.
We don't have to do that.
Huh?
You don't have to open it.
Yeah.
You can just leave it as it is. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it looks like someone ransacked the place down here. So more than likely,
Yeah.
if someone was seen down here, it wasn't because they were worried. They weren't worried about anyone being hurt by the dragon. So
Might have been the other guys looting.
maybe possible.
That's actually something else we should open that room for, though, because like if we don't think the people that were living down here ran to the village, then where did they go? Maybe those Samikians think looting is worth killing over.
Mm-hmm.
I
If you want to open the
can
door, you can. Go ahead.
I
I'm
can
not gonna say
summon
no.
Hobbs and look through inside. Come here. I'll summon Hobbs in front of the door.
On the other side? Okay. As you summon Hobbs, you hear him kind of lightly flapping his wings.
And I look through him.
As you look through, you do see that there's something kind of stirring underneath the bed. As you kind of gaze around the room, you see a small bench to the left. You see, you can see as it is, but the stuff that you wouldn't see, um, you do see that there is some food kind of scattered on the floor, and you do see that there's something stirring underneath the bed.
Does it look like someone's hiding underneath the bed?
You see food scattered on the floor, and you see something stirring underneath the bed.
I'll try to go lower to peek like that, but still by the door.
Let's make a perception for Hobbs. What's his... Still a sprite, right? Okay, 18. You do see what appears to be a small-bodied creature, very furry, kind of scooting underneath the covers itself.
I'll try to talk. There's something stirring in the bed. It looks like a furry creature of some sort. I'm not going near it not to startle it.
As you are speaking on the other side of the door, you see through your eyes a tiny tail poking out under the covers of the bed.
Oh, it has a tail. Does it look like a dog?
You see a tiny tail.
It could be a pet or it could be a rat.
I can't hear you, Lena.
Is that all that I saw? Food scatter, the bench, pretty much everything?
Tiny scraps of food, kind of like scattered closer to the bench, between the bench and the torch, and then the creature underneath the bed.
Okay.
Hobbs can go closer while invisible, right? Have him take a look like that.
I can't hear you, so I'll dismiss Hob.
Well, Hobbs is right on the other side of the door. He can probably hear me.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Okay, sorry. So I'll have Hobbs go invisible.
Okay, he's invisible.
Then I'll go 5, 10, 15.
As soon as you get to about 10, you hear small whimpering, and you hear...
It seems to sound like a dog. And I
What did you
move
say?
by the side, to the side of the bed.
As soon as you get there, you hear kind of moving away from the edge of the bed to the rock wall. And now you have no visual sight.
Oh, it moved way too close to the wall.
My familiar is fine with that. Maybe I can give it a try.
Can I still hear him?
Yeah.
Or what did you say?
My familiar is
That's
fine
not.
with sight. Maybe I can give it a try.
Oh, okay, okay. I dismissed.
Okay, Hobbs is now back.
It was scared. Make sure not. Make sure to be very careful.
All right. I'll dismiss the rat from my neck and the bat
Bat?
from my neck
Okay.
and summon it again on the other side of the door.
Got it. Okay, it's now on the other side.
It has blind sight for 60 feet, so can it already tell more from the door without getting closer?
Blind sight. Let me just make 100% sure before I start saying yes or no. So I'm guessing this is more of like the radar kind of sonar kind of thing.
Yeah, echolocation, yeah.
Yeah. You sense the curvature of the bed, but as the covers are extending to the bottom, and the bed is kind of pressed against the wall, um, the blind sight doesn't really work.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
fly over to the bed, ask the bat, I'll look through the bat,
Mhm.
fly over and like land on it and then crawl down along the blanket until I can just peek around the corner.
Okay. As you slowly make your way down, uh, the creature begins whimpering again, and you get a little peek, and you see its little snout. You see its kind of sad eyes as it locks on to your creature and begins kind of backing up away from it.
Okay, yeah. I'll dismiss it and get it back on my neck. And I'll be like,
Okay.
yeah, nothing really new, but yeah, definitely more cute than feral.
It's probably someone's
Probably a
pet.
dog, dog or a cat or and probably a dog, even the sounds.
Yeah, they probably left it here.
There is, however, a good chance that the owner is not coming back.
But we have to ask around before we start opening doors that are locked. I don't want to be kicked out of the Rockdale again.
All right. I guess we can speak with the guards and see if they know what the people from the docks did, like where they went.
Yeah. Can we teleport?
Are you going to the garrison?
Garrison, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it.
Are we going now?
I don't think we have anything else to do down here.
Outside of trying to bust in that door.
So go to the garrison and then see what they say
Okay.
first.
Wonder if the lords come in.
Not before tomorrow, at least according to protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, by this time it's about 3, maybe 4 p.m., I would say. Oh, no, wait. Did that happen? And then you guys came back. I'd say like 5:30 to 6 p.m. currently.
They said the protocol is that he will stay hidden until it's been quiet for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait, when did we fought it yesterday afternoon, right? So actually,
Yep.
or later this evening should be those 24 hours.
Yeah,
Before tomorrow already.
hopefully.
It's even though he's the highest mining officer, let's leave the medic alone. He's probably busy. Talk to the archer again. Hi again.
Oh, hello. Is it not?
We're wondering, do you know what the folks that were staying down by the docks did during the attack? Did they go to the village or did they hide somewhere? You know?
We didn't really catch sight of them, but I think their protocol is to kind of abandon ship, so to say, and seek refuge somewhere along the coast. Um, they usually hide out there for a little while, but they'll eventually make their way back.
Okay. Because we found probably a dog that's locked in one of the rooms, and we were, just don't want to leave it there if the owner isn't coming back. But it sounds like
Oh, yeah. That's Sammy, I think the dog's name is.
Some of the rooms in the docks are rummage. They're like toppled over stuff inside a room. Some are
Um,
doors opened already.
that's interesting. Usually that place is rather quiet. I could take a look, but yeah, I could try taking a look.
Sure.
I could send one of the guards out there. Um, oh, who is available? Oh, uh, hmm. Maybe one of the archers can take over his duties, and he can make his way down because he's kind of the only guard left standing in Rockdale. Oh.
there's also the guy down in the mess hall, but he's deaf, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him to be the best eyes and ears.
Well, definitely not the ears, yeah.
I'm glad you went there.
I mean, we can also take another look, but like, what should we do about the dog? Cause should we maybe bring it here, and then once the guys get back, they can pick it up here. And if they don't get back, then I don't know.
The
I
door
think
seems to be locked, but I mean,
I think the dog should be fine. Usually that owner takes pretty good care, and yeah, I've never heard any complaints. I think it should be fine.
All right. I'm a bit surprised he didn't take him with him then.
it's
It's
just gonna
not
be a
the safest
liability.
location.
Right. Also, it's getting close to 24 hours since the attack, right? So, if the
Yeah.
Lord is coming out anytime soon.
He should be coming out maybe within the next hour or two. We're kind of keeping track. We've been watching to see if he's returned. So we'll definitely. Is there a space that you're going to be? Maybe we can contact you and
Oh,
find.
I believe we'll be just here, staying here.
We
Okay.
can also go wait over at the Lord's Manor.
Sure. If you want to wait at the
Outside.
front of the Lord's Manor, sure.
Yeah, don't worry, we won't be looking at the basement door.
You feel kind of the air kind of tense up, the atmosphere. Yeah. Um, I guess you must know the Lord pretty well to know that little secret.
I haven't been
Previous
there,
one
but
we knew.
yeah.
What's that?
The
Should be-
previous one I knew.
Okay, and then Locke, what did you say?
I haven't been there, but party I joined has let me know what went down here.
The
It's
archer
also
looks to Lena.
maybe kind of obvious because almost all of your archers are stationed on the same side of the building, but yeah. All right. I don't think anyone else will notice, unless they know what to look for.
Huh?
Yeah, like you said, you're looking out for him to come back, and you're all looking intently at that building over there. But yeah, I don't think anyone else noticed.
The archer looks behind Engel and sees at least one archer.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. But, ma'am, I think we might have met earlier. Yeah. I am sorry for taking shots at you.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
all been. We've all been confused and
Yeah.
clouded.
I, I'm to, I guess, introduce myself. My name is Timothy.
Hmm. Hello,
If
Timothy. My
if
name's Lena.
any of you ever need us, from what we heard from the Lord's word, uh, you guys seem pretty trustworthy.
That's really nice.
Um, yeah, if you guys want to tend to your business, or keep an eye out.
We will let you know if we need anything or if there's anything you should know about. We'll help you guys go around the city since there's only one guard remaining. I
We
mean,
definitely appreciate that. Our numbers have been reduced and confined to this garrison, so other than us archers, we really don't know what's happening out
don't worry about it.
there.
What? Why are you laughing?
It's fun.
Why?
Nothing. I'll tell you later. Okay. The archer nods. Oh, yes. Um, but I must return to my post. But feel free to come back.
Thank you.
Turns back.
Timothy. I like to take a closer look at the bodies of the villagers and double check that all of their wounds could have been caused by the wyvern.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be around here to see if I can help with anything.
You want to come with me, Angle?
Sure.
Don't really want to run into those Mekians.
If you need anything from me, just message me through the gem.
Alright, will do.
Okay. Leno, Engel Lock, you guys can teleport if you like.
Right on.
Okay. You guys reach for some. Oh, can I? Nice. Oh, it's working. Okay. The fire has since gone out on the tree.
Cool.
Okay.
I feel like the cars are probably more likely to be wyvern kills. We should probably take a look at folks that are half in buildings first.
Okay. So, not this building, with the one that has the people in front of it. There's a guy that's right there. Oh, I guess that's where the dragon was.
Was that guy here the last time we went
Which one?
Yes.
here?
Yes.
Looked unfamiliar, but I must have just.
Okay, where do you guys want to start?
Let's start with the one. It must have been the dragon that ripped out the doors.
Mhm.
Start with the random one.
Okay.
Now, closely inspect all of his wounds, match them with what we saw ourselves from the wyvern, especially when we were tearing it apart. If
Okay.
things line up.
Let's do
I'll
a
assist on the
survival
roll.
check.
Oh yeah, I'll assist on the survival check.
Investigation. Oh, that was only one. Or 14.
Oh, so no modifier?
Oh, +0 for
Okay,
survival.
so straight. Perfect. Okay. 14, you actually get a good sense of the damage done to this one individual lying on the ground. And of course, you're not so proficient in this skill, but you are able to see that it's very clear the um, damage done matches what would appear to be a wyvern attack.
Here. Feeling they're all gonna. Something's up with this whole thing. Don't know how we can get more information.
I think well, you might have to go to the old city at least, or check somewhere else, because I know here was where it was here, but I guess we could go ahead and check over on the other places and see if there's anybody else that were hurt. Let's look over here. And then, because Engel points over here and says, I don't see any damage over here by the wyvern,
Okay.
unless
Check the woman.
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead.
You want to roll this time?
A survival or investigation?
Survival.
Okay. Survival.
Whoa. Wow.
Damn.
Do you want to try for nat 20?
Why not? You never know. Nah,
Not quite.
I mean,
not
still
quite.
21. That's really good. You're looking at her. Again, she is face down. She is not like her character. You are looking at this woman, and it appears as though there is a deep laceration across her back. It appears as though she must have been attacked. Again, this is with your 21. So it appears as though she must have been attacked in transit. And this one looks like a single slash, a single kind of like attack.
Like a blade cut, not a claw.
Well, this one, I believe you were actually attacked. I think it was you, by its tail, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
yeah, that was me.
Yeah, and this matches the same attack that you
Okay.
sustained.
Okay.
Your armor obviously saving you from the attack, whereas she just has simple clothes.
Okay. And this guy over here. Same thing, or
Okay. Who wants to make the roll?
I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh,
118.
oh. It appears as though nothing seems to be wrong with him. But thankfully, with Locke kind of helping, you're able to turn over this individual guard, and you see that his helmet looked a little bit funny, but it seems as though the front was caved in.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
seem
none of.
wyvern-like.
I'm sorry?
Blunt force does seem wyvern-like.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There was nobody else over here, right? These are all empty.
It was all empty. How many
Okay.
did we ever? We didn't count the bodies, right?
Oh, we didn't.
Do that because I feel like there must have been more people than what we're seeing here in this whole town, right? Hmm? So,
What it feels like, yeah.
count the villagers
So-
only, not the guards, I guess.
Okay.
At this point, let's go to Lena. Lena, at this moment, you see Timothy kind of jogging over to the corner and slowly making his way to the doorframe. Miss Lena,
Oh yes, Timothy.
the Lord Stilton, he is just now returning.
Oh, okay. I'll let everyone know.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Get the gem and then. Hey guys, message. Locke and Ingo, so they both can hear this.
Okay.
Guys, Lord Stilton is back.
Okay.
I think we'll be over in a second. There's one more thing I want to check. Won't take long.
Okay, let me know. I'll wait for you outside the garrison.
All right. Two, 3, 4 over there. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and you guys didn't find anyone inside the buildings, right?
Only that one kid.
Yeah. Okay. That's all. I guess now we can go talk to him.
Okay.
Seven villager bodies here, and then the guys in the old village are still alive. They probably have a census. They know how many people lived in the village itself. They'll know if there are more missing or if that's everyone. Okay, let's go meet Lena. All right, here we are. Did the guy say where to meet the Lord?
At this point, having gone back forth and done a lot of reconnaissance, it is now into the evening.
Oh, I didn't really ask, but I assumed it'd be in this manner.
All right, make our way there then.
How was your guys' adventure? What did you find out?
Nothing
Not much.
suspicious. I did count the bodies. There were 7 dead villagers in total, so that will
Did
let
you
us know
see
if
any
there's
some?
missing people. No, we didn't run into the Sinikians.
That's him, right?
No, my computer's just being super slow.
Oh.
There we go.
Sliding us. That clearly was him.
I mean, him, but not him outside.
Yeah.
So a different version of him. Him in the past.
Is this knight outside alive or?
You can't see him. He is not in a position you would have seen from the angle.
Knock, knock, knock.
As you begin knocking, you do hear the sounds of footsteps.
Lord Stilton, it's me, Lena, from the Aimless.
The knight looks over at the 2 individuals. What business do you have here?
Oh, it's us from the Aimless. We would like to report to Lord Stilton about the wyvern.
As you mentioned Lord Stilton's name, the knight places his right hand on the hilt of his sword, and just about like an inch, starts unsheathing it. What do you need with the Lord?
We would like to report what had happened, and we would like to further report what had happened when we surveyed around the village.
And you said you're the Aimless?
Yes.
Please back up from the door.
Okay.
The knight knocks, and it appears as though he begins talking with someone else. He turns back to survey the 3 and begins speaking once more. Just then the doors fly open, and you see Lord Stilton kind of nearly stumble down the steps at the last moment and catch himself. Oh, Aimless. Ah, yes. Oh, it's okay. And he kind of waves off the guards and the knights. It's fine. Are you sure, sir? Yes. It's okay. You can continue patrolling. The knight looks back and begins
Thank you.
going around. This knight in particular, you see that the armor it's wearing seems to be a reddish hue. So he begins his patrol once more.
Lord, I bow.
Ah, yes, please come in. It seems as though we've had a few difficulties as of late. The
Yes.
guard closes the door behind.
We have taken under control the mountain, the wyvern up there. He was
Ah,
the
yes, not a moment too late, too. I'm sure you've seen the outside.
Yeah, we surveyed around the village as well.
And what did you see?
A lot of villagers have perished because of the wyvern attack.
7, in fact. I counted
We
them.
also
Is that
were
luck?
7, in fact. I counted them. How many villagers
Okay.
perished? 7 of them.
we
Lena?
were able to help a few wounded ones in the town square. You were able to save 2 of them.
That's guards that we're speaking about now. We didn't find
Oh,
any
yeah.
villagers that we could save. Yeah,
So at
guards.
least some
Guard-wise,
guards.
everyone was down except for a deaf guy in um, the mess hall, and the medic plus the archers, but all the
We
swordsmen were down or wounded.
Yeah, we delivered them to the garrison, and the medic there was trying to help everyone. His hands are currently full. Also, we saw one villager alive, a boy, the shopkeeper's son, I believe. Unfortunately, he ran away when he saw his mother dead.
Who?
The shopkeeper's son.
Sh- his face goes almost pale. What did he look like?
What did he? What did he look like, Ankle?
Do you guys remember what the token looked like?
Looked a lot like a
He-
halfling, I think.
Yeah, it looked like a
So
kid.
a halfling's height. That's fine.
Yeah, it was the shop owner's son.
He was in a red shirt, of some sort.
Blonde hair, I think, or red hair.
We found him in the building across the road from the shop. One of the rooms.
Well, at least he's alive.
Yeah, he ran south.
Yeah. Towards the hidden
By-
village, roughly,
yeah,
from the town
yeah.
square.
He turns to one of the guards and begins commanding him. Did you hear that? Yes, sir. Okay. Can you take to the forests? Quick. Sir, I must protect. You have the best interest of me and my son. Now go find him. Yes, sir. And you see the guard just run off.
Oh, we didn't know who. I'm so sorry to be bearing bad news.
No, he's alive. That's the most important thing.
Unfortunately, we bring another bad news. The people from Samik that we asked to come over here to help you out with the wyvern problem. Locke saw them, one of them at least, looting around the village.
Yeah, and Lena witnessed another one of them. Let's say behaving not all too honorably towards one of the men from the hidden village, precisely slapping him across the face.
Oh yeah. We kind of tried to look into what they're doing at the hidden village. They seem to know Ulrich. And he's very intimidating to Ulrich. It feels like he is the boss of him. That's how I viewed it when I was listening to them.
The Lord Stilton, slowly kind of distraught, stumbles back to the hearth. And it appears as though the words in the last minute or two kind of seem to be lost on him. As he picks up here and there, he kind of just says, I'll deal with it. Thank you. Once we can regroup, I might want to pay a visit. And he seems like he's just kind of lost in the fire as he has his one hand on the hearth itself, and he just kind of is staring into the flames.
The leader of the Samikans did say that he was imposing or reminding rather Ulrich that the people from the old village need them. So I don't know what to make of it. Maybe you do. And if you need any help, we're here to help you. We're here to help Rockdale.
Yes, the two Bairn brothers have come to visit me and have pressured me for the reconstruction of the old village. And I guess they must think they need to take action. But we're trying to smooth things over. But I think the villagers of the old town are playing off the nefarious nature of the Samikans. Of course, those empty promises will be discovered as those former bandits seem to not have the riches they might be promising. It's somewhat of a sensitive subject, but we're trying the best diplomacy. But it's hard when people don't want to listen. Couldn't hear you. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Nope.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, gotcha. Yes. Thank you, Lena.
Oh, by the way, if you already noticed, we have a new member over here. His by the door. His name is Locke, and unfortunately, the Aimless, have lost yet another one. Nim, if you remember him.
I do. He was an interesting character.
Yeah. We have found ourselves a home in, what was that place again? Tordia.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord there have gladly rewarded us a manor to stay, so we've been residing there for quite some time.
It's unfortunate that I wasn't able to I wasn't able to fully apologize to Nim for the treatment
I
of
mean,
her.
we owe you an apology from all the misunderstanding.
If there's any hope in this world, if my son were to return, I would wipe the slate clean 100 times over.
Huh?
I would wipe the slate clean 100 times over.
Oh. I mean, we could help the guard find him, but I guess he wouldn't go to us because earlier he said everything is our fault.
Which, given the new information that he's your son, Lena, might make more sense. I don't think he was talking about the wyvern attack at all.
Yeah. I think he was talking about us or me.
To think of it, he only started acting like that once he saw you, right? First he was with Engel and it seemed fine, I think.
No, it was that lady from Zamikin, right, Angle? He was like backing out.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, okay.
But I guess when he saw me outside, I don't know if he
Yeah.
remembered me. He ran away.
what I no, I'm not gonna speak for Locke. Locke, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you do mention, Locke, about what transpired prior to the boy's disappearance, you you have a pretty good idea, or you have a pretty good sight of him, like grasping with like a really tight grip, one of the bricks that makes up the fireplace, as he tries to not hear the words coming from your mouth, not hear the fact that his son might be blaming the Aimless or even Lena.
I tried to stop him from running away, or I was trying to stop him from seeing his mother because I didn't want that
Is it
image,
actually
or
his
at least
mother?
prepare him.
Luck, what was that?
Is it actually his mother?
Okay, so Lena first, and then yeah, then
Um,
after.
I actually tried to stop him from going to his mother to at least prepare him of what he was gonna see, because I know how traumatic it can be, but he didn't want to hear any of it.
Sometimes, given the circumstances, my son has a mind of his own, and that's good. It's good to not be so reliant on the guards, not be so reliant on the villagers, but sometimes that's at a detriment. Locke?
Is it actually his mother? If he's your son, or was he only staying there?
My wife, she died in childbirth, and he never really had a mother. That shopkeeper was kind to him, especially, sorry to say, after the attack when we first arrived. She made him feel welcome, and I will always be indebted to her. If she ever needs anything, she just needs to whisper. And the fact that she was able to heal my son is another debt I could never repay in full. She's a very wonderful person. Of course, taking a liking, he began calling her mother. Cute, if not foolish.
I'm really sorry to hear this.
Thank you.
There is one more thing about the wyvern we wanted to ask. Um, would it be all right with you if we take apart the corpse for useful materials?
The wyvern?
Yeah, but
You
dragon-like
can,
creature.
if you can cause as much damage to flesh and bone as possible, I would be much appreciated.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's currently still sitting on the mountain. We already took some parts of it, but we'll go back to take whatever else we can, and then I guess we'll burn the remains probably.
I have much business to tend to, still in Rockdale, but if you would be so kind as to spit at it for me, that would be much appreciated.
That is absolutely
Was that?
that's absolutely doable.
Thank you.
Um, we also heard from other people's accounts that the wyvern seemed to focus on the garrison for a long time. We were
Yes.
wondering if it might have been instructed or controlled from an outside source. Do you have any evidence or you notice anything unusual that would point towards something in that direction?
Seeing the wyvern approach, my men did their best jobs of attacking. When it was in the air, archers fired. When it was on the ground, the guards slashed. It, to my brief sight of this scene unfold, it looks as though the wyvern was just reacting.
All right.
It had purpose in its eyes, but the guards and archers just stood in its way.
Did it eat a lot of what it fought? Do you think it was here for hunger, or did it have some other motive?
Because it suddenly moved towards the village.
I don't know if something drew it away or not. I was already hiding. I was already being whisked away to safety, unable to see much of anything else.
The old village seems to be safe.
I'm sorry?
Old village seems to be safe from the wyvern.
Again, I know nothing of this. You are the first people that I'm actually talking to since coming out of hiding. It seems as though I was a little bit disconnected the last day, and I'm only now getting all of this information.
You wouldn't happen to have anything hidden in or under the garrison that would be of interest to the hidden hand?
What would you... The hidden hand? Why would the hidden hand show interest here?
Well, it's just that Dario Cross is back, and from what we understand,
What?
yeah, he caused
According to
damage to the library. Close
Seeker
to
Alma and Orun was
Yeah.
maintaining. The two of them are here to fight with them.
Oh, yes, okay. Yes, I think I remember something of Alma mentioning.
And it's just that, as far as we know, the dragon, or in this case, in this portal, there was the wyvern was put in place by the hidden hand, so it attacking the garrison could potentially be because it was instructed by Dario or someone, some of his henchmen. So it's possible that there's something here that they wanted, in which case, since they didn't get it, they might come back for it.
Is a
If that's
possibility.
the case, and the library was successfully destroyed or attacked, which is a feat I'm very surprised by, it seems as though this might be a case of trying to draw people out that have went into hiding. It might have been trying to get some sort of attention. And whether it succeeded with this wyvern attack, or whether it succeeded in some way we have yet to see, I fear the consequences of the last day or two.
There's nothing here that you think they were after.
Not necessarily outside of the job. The guy that owns the place.
I'm sure Locke, correct?
Yeah,
I'm sure you might be privy to some of the Aimless's deeds and adventures. They are knowledgeable about the secret tunnel that does go into Barumi, but if the wyvern can attack from the skies, I think the only reason wouldn't be to get into the city, but maybe to find Alma, or Lena, or Engel, or Elrond, or even you.
Some success in drawing them out. They were there to help us fight it, but in the end, we lost.
Was there anything that you saw on the mountain itself?
Huh?
Was there anything you saw on the mountain itself? I mean, none of us have ever been up there.
Well, uh,
Hello?
yeah, there's something there that Alma knows about. I'm not sure who is supposed to
Knows
know about
about
it
it.
and who is, and maybe talk to Alma about it. She would be the one to decide who
Yeah.
gets that knowledge.
I'm not
and who
sure if we're
doesn't.
at liberty to tell you
Yeah,
because, yeah, she's trusted by the king with this information, and we're just here to help anyone out as much as we can. And I personally don't want to repeat past mistakes, so I'm trying to be very careful.
What past mistakes?
Oh, for example, with you, by not asking anyone or deep dive into information, we attacked you without really knowing who you are and just assuming that you were the same as the previous or the lord that you preceded.
It's important to share information, and I believe the biggest folly was in not seeking information to get to know my character. I believe had you asked the king, some of the events might not have taken place, which is why I believe between trusted allies and at least acquaintances, information is important. Secrets don't help in times of need.
I agree, but I'm afraid in this case with the mountain, we're not really the owners of that knowledge. We just happened to get access to it, and I have a feeling Alma will tell you. I don't think any problem in that, but she's really the one to decide. This is out of our hands, really.
That's unfortunate, but I can't force you past trying to persuade.
What do you know about the Hidden Hand and Dario Cross?
I've had a few run-ins with the Hidden Hand in my time. Unfortunately, you seem kind of one of his eyes kind of go red, and the other follows. It's been a hard road, and I know the good guys need a win. We can't keep losing.
I agree.
Yeah, true. We need to win.
Well, if that's it, please make yourselves at home.
Thank you so much, Lord Silton. We'll try to keep an eye of your son as well.
Thank you.
By the way, for the meantime, we're staying at the garrison. So if you need us or you need to talk to us, do let us know.
As soon as you say that you're staying in the garrison, he interrupts. No, 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 no. That's unacceptable. You'll stay here with me.
Where do we sleep? We
He
don't want to
notices,
impose and
he notices the bedrolls on your back.
oh, we don't want to impose and compromise your safety as we're kind of like a target running around. And we don't want your guards to be worrying about us either.
I would much more prefer you staying next to a warm fire than a cold body. But if you choose to stay in the garrison, again, that's your choice. There's food behind you, there's drink behind you. I must retire. I'm quite drained today, and I apologize for my lack of composure. And he begins slowly, very slowly, without any energy, walking up the stairs.
Good night, Lord Stilton. Do you guys want to stay here?
You can.
I'm
The
thinking,
fire seems so good.
have we hired already craftsman wise? Did we get our leather workers yet? I don't remember.
Oh, we have one. The cousin of the cook. He said he wants to do the letter work. We're just waiting for the head honcho, I guess. So I don't know. Do you need to go home now?
I was thinking we could send word to Tordia, ask them to send our letter worker through a tree to the same place we arrived at the mountain. We go catch him there now, rest with him through the night to make sure he's safe, and then while he's taking apart the wyvern for dragon leather tomorrow, we can deal with trying to find the Lord's son, and then we can all go back together.
Having made your way from the mountain to Rockdale, you know it's about a half day's journey.
Oh, late in the day. Okay. And I guess we'll be here for 2 more nights. Alright, then yeah, we might as well stay here. Or do you think we should look for the sun in the evening first?
The what?
Sun, the Lord's son. Should we search for him now in the evening?
Oh, I guess so, but my worry is that he might run away from us. So
we
we
can
might
try
just
to convince him if he does indeed run. I was thinking I'll just levitate him.
maybe I should stay far back because I remind him of that situation, and you guys probably are new to him. So
Yeah, I mean, he also saw us at the village with you, so I mean, it might be a little better. But
yeah, okay. We can go and tell the guard here.
just kind of worried whether he's gonna be safe alone in the forest overnight.
Meekins might go to him. Sir?
Oh, yes.
We're just gonna go out to the forest and help look for Lord Stilton's son, and we'll be back and rest here. If that's
Uh,
okay with you.
Yes, I overheard Lord Stilton say you're very much welcome.
Okay.
Also, the fellow that was already sent out to look for him, you know where he would have gone first? You want to team up?
I believe he based his information off what you had mentioned to the Lord. You said the boy went south?
Yeah.
Oh, is it south? Was it south?
Yes, you
Yeah,
said
by
south,
the
and it is
forest.
south.
Yeah.
You know of a good tracker, like maybe one of your archers in the garrison, or anyone here who's good at reading tracks?
Yes, I hope he's still alive. Yes, there is one person in particular.
What's his name, and where could we go look for him?
His name is Scott. He should be in the garrison.
All right, we'll take a look. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Was he one of the guards or one of the archers?
Archers.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We could see if we can get that Scott to read tracks for us. I know I'm not good at it. Are any of you guys?
Track.
Probably be surviving.
Survival. I have +4.
Not bad.
Kinda, but I don't really know where to start and how to track him. Maybe his footprints.
Yeah, I was thinking we go where we know he was and
Yeah.
where he ran off to, and see if we can find the start of a track there that we can follow. Footprints. You know, maybe he ripped some of his fabric on a branch, stuff like that.
Let's go through the forest. I don't want to run into the Tamikans. That's a bright idea.
Mhm.
We have
Good.
torches.
Should we go on our own, or should we get Scott?
Oh, we can definitely get Scott. The more the brains, the better.
Right.
Wait for you down here.
Oh, okay. Teleport up.
Nope. The door's barred shut.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'll
it's
knock on the door.
nighttime.
Knock, knock, knock.
There seems to be no answer.
They're all probably resting, no?
Hey, anyone up there?
Yes.
We're looking for an archer named Scott. Is he here? There's some tracks we're trying to follow on behalf of the Lord.
Is this official business?
Well, he didn't ask us
Yes.
to go find you, but we are looking for his son, so yes.
Oh. 1 second. And that 1 second lasts about 5 minutes long before you hear the door slowly being lifted as wait, I'm trying to get this guy in here. Come on, open the doors. Got it. Before an archer appears before you, kind of sidestepping the corpse. You're looking for me? and you
If you're
see
stuck,
what
yeah.
appears to be a human about 18 or 19 years old, kind of shaggy hair, but nothing close to his shoulders, just kind of 2 or 3 inches long.
You're good at
And he
reading
looks,
tracks?
yes, sir. Uh, yes, yeah. Well, in theory, yes, I'm good. Yes.
I mean, it, best we got. The Lord's son ran away earlier today, and we're gonna have to try to follow his tracks. So, if it's all right with you, will you join us and help us follow them?
Yes, yeah. If it's to help the Lord, of course.
All right, then. I think we should probably lead you to where we last saw him, right?
Yeah. Please.
This way.
You see, he immediately begins lighting his torch as he stumbles down the steps. Oh, jeez. One second. Oh. Kind of tries jogging up to you guys.
Is it gonna be a moonlit night or a dark night?
Was that on purpose? Locke, was that on purpose?
What was what on purpose?
Dark night?
Not. I mean, I meant it literally, so probably not.
Oh.
I'm just
Oh,
wondering
jeez.
if he's already struggling with some stairs in Torchlight. I don't know if he can find tracks with his torch.
He's got his torch. I mean, he's human, so he doesn't have the night vision kind of.
So he started from this house over here, and he ran through the path.
You see him as you're kind of walking along the path. He immediately kind of like puts his arm out. 1 second. Let me just get a beat on his tracks. Okay, so the kid. You
I
see
have to show you
him.
where he went off the path. Probably a lot of footsteps here, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. I think I see the tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, they're very clear. Oh, perfect. Yes. All right. Yes, I am. Oh, that's not right. Um, I can do this. I can do this. One more time.
Lena, which way did he run exactly? Wrangle, anyone that knows? I forgot.
He ran
Yeah, like this way.
towards. Did you run towards here or through the forest here?
Yeah, this way.
Here.
We both agree that he passed through here, so maybe that's a good place to start.
You see him looking down once again at the ground. Oh yeah. Okay. The small footprints. Okay, got this. Okay. Through the grass. Let's see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you check if he's actually following footsteps, just to be sure.
Okay.
Like, should we roll or no?
Let's see. Yeah, you can roll.
All right.
I'll also look around, so I'll roll as well.
Okay. Everything for survival, please.
That's +4.
Okay. So
12.
12. Got it. Okay. You're trying to see what he's seeing, but it doesn't seem. You're. What? It's. Are you sure? I don't know. Huh. Okay. We're here. Huh. Here's where I lose the tracks. It seems. That's weird. It seems like it's just. They're all in a circle here. They go backwards?
Can you remove one of the trees? We're all in the.
One second. Trying to. There you go.
Thank you.
It seems as though they're just all kind of in a circle. I don't know. I think I did it right.
Leading away from the circle again?
A circle of tiny footprints? His footprints? Or are they.
Yeah, they're all kind of like swirling. And you seem like getting like really low to inspect the grass. Yeah, it seems as though they just kind of swirl around in weird patterns. But I don't know if
Is this where it ends?
there's no end to it. That's the weird thing. You seem kind of like and saving from actually moving the token around. He just is literally following it, and then it just like he starts back up where he was, and it's like a figure 8 within a figure 8,
Mm.
and he's literally just like walking around in the same weird kind of geometric pattern.
I will
This
look through
is
my blind sight bat first at the area around us and then also up into the trees.
okay. The branches are exactly as thick as they are. So as you're doing sonar, the bat is collecting information off of the branches.
And if I use my vision, I see more in the trees.
Do you have any special vision?
Dark vision.
Dark vision, you're looking around and you see as they are the branches. Like as the token looks, that thickness is the thickness of the branches.
Okay.
You see Scott looking around again. I'm I'm sorry. This is it.
Right.
What do you think could have happened, like in your past experiences,
I've
situations like this?
honestly never seen an animal do this before, but I mean, we're no animals. There's some sort of method to this madness. I just can't
Do
understand.
you see any other footprints, like big ones?
No.
You
And
might
that
have
could
just
mean
been
they covered their
pacing.
tracks. that mean they could cover their tracks or retrace their steps, or I don't know. But this, and he kind of points to the ground, kind of in a sweeping motion. This is it.
And have you tried searching the perimeters for any other tracks that lead away?
Yeah. Let me try real quick. You see him kind of start to walk around. Oh my god. He goes around a few of the openings in the trees, and you hear him kind of like kick a couple rocks, sweep some of the dirt, and he ends up back in where he started. Um, I really couldn't see anything. There were at
Right.
least no signs that I saw.
Okay, well, I guess thank you for your help, I guess. See what we can do with that. Right, or do you guys have any other ideas?
Okay, stumped. Outside of going to the old village.
Yeah, I was thinking we might just have to start searching around. Could maybe send one of our familiars flying around the area, see if they can spot something from the air.
Why not?
The
Might just
archer
be
begins looking a little bit pensive, feeling like he failed.
Yeah, I can
prefer
have
than when we started. That's good.
I'm gonna summon Hobbs over here.
Okay.
Where's that?
Here.
Gotcha. Okay. Pomsy, Pomsy. Pomps. Got it.
I'm gonna have him go invisible and tell him, look for a child running around the forest in this area and let me know if you see anything suspicious or indicative of him being in that location.
As you're doing this, the archer, Scott, is just literally like moving around you guys, trying to find the end to this weird pattern of
Thank you
movements.
so much for your help. This is such a big help. It's a good start rather than what we had earlier.
He kind of like turns his head halfway. Yeah. You see him kind of like pull one of the branches down to look inside. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't help anymore.
It's fine. We're also trying to do other ways or find other ways. We're also your big help.
Yeah, I appreciate it. He goes over to this tree and kind of pushes his head and moves one of the branches.
Do you think he'd be hiding up in the trees?
I don't know.
Might be,
It's
but the
just
branches are pretty thick.
so weird. Well, I guess I should go back. I'm sure they probably need me.
Yeah, we'll put in a good word for you. Thanks for the
Oh.
help.
I appreciate it. Thank you. He begins making his way.
Yeah. Guess let's send familiars in circles.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have my bat start flying around as well, spiraling
Okay.
out from where we are until it reaches the point where I can't look through it anymore.
Okay, since you are trying to observe, since you are trying to do all this kind of stuff, I'll have both familiars please roll perception checks.
Just one?
Both familiars please roll.
No, I mean one perception check or
Both familiars roll a perception check.
Can my bat do it based on hearing? See if it hears it somewhere? Because then I get
Sure.
advantage.
10.
Advantage. Why advantage?
Because it has keen hearing as a skill advantage
Oh,
when
okay,
it relies on
okay.
hearing.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay. So that's a 10 and a nat 20.
Right.
Your bat. Yes.
Or 21, it's only +1, but yeah. 20.
Oh. Yes. The nat 20. Flapping around. You do catch a few sounds of the individuals coming from the old village, but with that nat 20, you do hear the extra sounds coming from another individual not in the Aimless.
Close to us?
Very close. A matter of 5 to 10 feet to your. I'm just gonna make sure. To your north.
Okay. Um, I'll use the stones to whisper to the others. I think I can hear him just north, like probably just in that tree right there.
Okay.
I use the stone. Are you sure it's him or it's the guard?
Guard is already gone. It's super close. Someone is hiding.
No, the guard that asked the Lord Stilton asked to find him.
Oh,
But we can
someone's
inspect
there.
it.
Yeah. Maybe we should try not to spook him if it's him.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
I'll have the bat come back to my neck.
Okay.
Engel, can you maybe do it through the stone still? And then I will ready myself to cast Levitate if need be.
Did I talk to the stone?
Right. Try the tree just to the north. Try to
Engel, what's
talk
that?
him down or see him or something.
I asked him, you want me to talk to the stone?
No, I was just saying
Well-
this. I was talking through the stone.
Oh. You want me to grab the kid?
Yeah. If he's there and talk him out.
Okay. You said it's north of us, so to our left, over here.
Probably south. Point at this area over here discreetly. Like, not in my head over there.
Okay. Should I roll stealth?
Okay. Yeah, please. Okay. As you.
I have
as-
disadvantage. I can go lower.
So, as you have made yourselves known, the fact that you guys did go quiet and the archer was walking away, there was a chance. But unfortunately, stepping on one of the twigs alerted anyone in the close vicinity of your presence.
There you go. I guess I'll still move forward. Here.
Okay.
I don't see anything up top this canopy.
Are you climbing the trees? Are you going through the trees?
No, I'm trying to. I'm going through the trees.
Oh, okay. Going through the trees, you're trying to move your hands through, feel anything, and nothing seems to be responding to your movements, nor do you feel anything.
Okay.
Maybe I can get it more exact. I'll stand like here, but if I can.
Yep.
Here between the trees, have the bat on my shoulder and look through its senses again and try to hear if I can tell where exactly it's coming from.
Okay. One more time, please, with advantage.
"14."
Okay. You're 14. You get a good beat that it is now northwest of you, and it appears to be about 10 to 15 feet above you.
I'll let the others know through the stone again. It's the tree right in front of me, the taller one. Is somewhere up in the branches. Where something is. Can I see him if I look?
Again, the branches are super thick.
Guess I can try. Oh, shit. Did we ever ask for the name of the kid? Right?
We did.
Right. Hey, kid. Your father, James, sent us. He's back out from where he was hiding, and he would love to see you again. Can we bring you to him?
Silence.
Tell him he's sad. I whisper through the gem.
Wait, what?
Tell him that his father is really sad, knowing he's gone. Or
Your
knowing that he ran away.
your dad's really sad that you're gone, and he's worried about you. Just wants to know you're safe. I know you're up there in the tree.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Nice.
No, it's
You hear a
Nice,
very
nice,
faint
nice.
sound, more so faint as it tries to squeak itself through the branches themselves. But you still can hear. Why is he sad?
Because he's worried about you. He's worried that you might not be safe. It can be dangerous out in the woods, especially at night.
tell him that he's also sad about his mother.
That's any bearing anywhere else. Never even met the mother. Oh, you mean the shop?
No, the Lord. Tell him the Lord is sad about what happened to his mother.
But
And that
by the
he's
mother, do you
really-
mean his real mother, or do you mean the shopkeeper?
Oh, the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper. Just,
We
just tell the mother, because he calls her mother. Tell
We
him
also-
Lord Stilton, his father, is sad about what happened to his mother, and he wants to talk to him.
yeah we also talked with Lord James about the things that happened in the village, and he's obviously very sad about what went down. He also heard about what happened to the lady that you looked up to as your mother. I think she was the one we saw earlier. Mostly he misses you a
hear-
lot,
What's that?
but mostly he misses you a lot.
You hear squeaking through the branches. a soft sob. And then you hear, trying to hold back the tears, "She was so good to me."
He told us she really took you in, didn't she? Must
But
have
I
loved
can't
you a
come
lot.
down.
What did you say?
But I
But
can't
you
come
can't
down.
Why is that?
I can't trust you.
You get someone here that you can trust. There's a guard that's out looking for you as well.
Leave and I'll go home.
All right. Let's give him space. He says he'll leave. We leave. I'll start walking away, and
Okay,
I get around the
we'll
tree.
tell
I'll
your
send out my
father
bat.
that you'll be coming home.
I leave my bat sitting in the tree to the right of me here.
Okay, perfect.
We can't skip this forest.
You're using the ruler for. Do you still want Hobbs?
I can dismiss.
Why Hobbsy?
Can you lead me?
Huh?
Can you lead me? My hand on your shoulder. Can't go much further
Put
because
Oh
I
yeah.
on my
left some eyes
shoulder.
behind.
I'll
As
grab
soon
your
as
hand.
as soon as you get to the path, Locke, you do hear, slowly by surely, kind of a climbing downward. After about 2 or so minutes, where you guys are now, you do see the boy emerge, wiping his tears, looking around silently,
I'll put my
and then
hands
making his
on
way.
Lena's shoulder and I'll say, "Okay, start walking. And if I tell you to stop, if we get too far, wait a second. I'll let you know when to keep going. But he's coming out, and I'll keep
Okay.
looking through the bat and basically have us walk so we're about 100 feet ahead, a little bit less."
Okay. Okay.
The boy looks around silently as he's not moving a muscle. He listens to the faint footsteps of the Aimless as he begins making his way toward the path himself.
I can't really see him, so should I just keep walking? We do want to stay within 100 feet, and the bat will fly up in the air above him once he's.
Okay. You see him start making his way to the residential area and then through the back channels as he now walks alongside the cliff behind the garrison.
So over at the ocean?
Yeah. At this point, around the time that he's exiting or halfway through the residential area, you lose track of your bat.
The bat will come back to me when it loses track. So it will just come back to my neck, and I'll let Lena know.
The last you saw of him, he's in the middle of the town square, so you didn't see him go toward. I just made sure to check the distance. You didn't see him go toward.
But Lena know my bat can only actually see 60 feet and not much further. But maybe if he send the hops up straight ahead above us, he'll be able to see him again. He went to the town square, not towards the manor. Maybe we should
Oh, okay.
stay close.
I'll resummon Hobbs
Okay. Where do you want Hobbs?
next to me.
Oh. There you go.
Okay. Oh.
How high is your? Never mind.
Can I see anything from here?
I can't even see Hobbs.
I didn't go to the town square. I just flew up.
No, I was saying I can't even see where he is.
Do you have the cut plane active? That cuts off the mini.
Oh, okay, maybe. Ah, there we go. Okay, I see. Okay. You do see the boy making his way towards the cliffs, seemingly not towards the docks, but behind the garrison.
Like,
Pretty much, yeah.
he's going to the cliffs behind the garrison. Should we go near?
Let's follow. Keep looking through Hobbs. We'll you set the speed same as I did before, but we'll set the direction. We'll lead you around the back of the garrison. Just let us know if he does something else.
Okay,
That's the path you see him taking.
let's go.
He is now past the garrison. So as soon as you saw him at that last point, you began turning off the path.
Let's just say I'm moving along with luck because I can't move to token.
Get the corner until she pushes me from the back.
Stop. Where is he?
Hobbs can no longer see him.
What? Was there a splash?
You didn't hear anything. You saw him go behind the garrison, and then you guys started making the veer off the main path. Then, by the time you got to the corner, and Hobbs looked over the garrison, there is no one there.
Alright.
Do you see
Unless
anything?
you're pushing us again.
Yeah. I'm always.
You've lost track of Hobbs.
I'm gonna come out of.
But
I
in this
lost track
corner,
of him. I lost track of him. I cannot find him.
keep going. If he was walking around the back of the garrison while we were walking up to the corner, he might have just gone further.
This here. I'll move to him. I'll see through him.
Okay. Once again, no one except for the archers.
Do you see anything?
Once again,
Oh.
no one except for the archers. It is now 9 p.m.
I don't see anything.
Hear me answer.
Huh?
Can't hear me answer.
Oh, yeah. I'll snap out of Hams because I can't see anything. And I'll dismiss him.
Okay.
He might have been home already.
We go check with the Lord, and if he isn't, then we get
Oh.
the tracker again.
Oh, we can ask the archers. There are some patrolling upstairs, right? Timothy! Timothy, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Down here.
Oh, oh, hello.
Did you see Lord Stoughton's son pass by?
1 second. You hear him kind of chattering. Yes, he went back to this house.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, so he's home. Believe we should just stay in here and not in the thing, not because I feel like he's gonna feel awkward that we're there. Because he doesn't trust us, and I don't want him to run away again.
Well, I do want to make sure that the Lord knows that we brought him back.
Okay, you guys can go on out. Just stay behind.
So you want to stay at the garrison again overnight instead of the house?
Yeah. Or if
I mean,
he's upstairs already.
This could be your chance to build trust with the kid.
Okay, but I don't want to push it.
Well, you know, just be tactful, keep your distance. But if he sees his father trusting us, that will probably also help.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll knock on the door.
As you make your way around, the knight kind of follows you along the fence. Seems a little bit late for a visit, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, you probably didn't hear, but the Lord invited us to stay at his house for the night. And we also want to make sure. Did you see his son come back?
Yes, of course I saw his son come back.
That's good,
Question
yeah.
is that?
Didn't mean anything by it, just asking.
And he kind of like walks past the both of you. All right, same as before. Step back, please.
All right.
Ma'am?
Sorry.
There's a knock, a conversation, and the doors slowly open this time. So slow, I can't even click. There we go. All right, you're free to go.
Do you have to like be on guard 24/7, or do you sleep during the day?
When I'm incapacitated, we're trying to get some archers to come over here. But for the time being, I must use the energy I have in order to protect the people that are important.
Expect you're bigger, or whatever the right word would be, but you know what I mean. Good job.
You see him turn around and just keep walking.
Likes us.
That's my new best friend. Oh, welcome back.
Did it work? The son came back?
Yes, he's upstairs.
Friends are still out there.
Oh, what? Huh? Oh, yes. Would you like to come inside?
Don't mind if I do.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Would you... Oh, there you go. As he closes the doors. You can hear from upstairs, just like a father smothering his child. It's probably best to stay down here. The reunion is a little bit sentimental, and we should give them some space.
Yeah, all right.
If you like, you can set up. I believe those are bedrolls. If you like.
Yeah. Should we set up in a corner? Or...
By the fire is perfect.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. I will be over here, just standing guard. Okay, do you guys want to do anything before you guys go to sleep?
I don't have anything.
Nothing for me.
Yeah, me neither now.
Okay. We're going to. This is the first time using it. A new day is started. Ooh, I love that little add-on. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward to the morning. No, morning. Yes. And let's actually continue next week. That's a pretty good stopping point.
All right.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Wait, what was that?
We'll continue next week.
Oh, okay. All right, that works. Yeah. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.